Motorcycle Rosso.
Μπράβο ρε Γιώργη, ήρθα υπέροχη. Ποταμίδα, Καστέλι, Κρέτα, Greece. And what we got here? We got few models that they are posing up on the hills, and we got a British model here that we call it Rally Explorer Triumph Tiger 1200 of 2023. Is it a good bike? Of course it's a good bike. We will see it in details, but if you are not over 170 centimeters high, don't even think to buy it, because this is a huge bike. So let's start our review. Okay, what we got here? 2023 Tiger 1200, that we got the version of Rally Explorer, that is a version with a pocket metal wheels, but it's tubeless. We got also this protection for our bike. We got hand protection. We got, of course, move with a shaft. We got handles for the second rider. We got heated grip, heated saddle for the rider and the second rider. We got the windscreen that's going up and down with a hand. And what else we got? We got, of course, move with a shaft. We got many programs, all this electronic system, they are existing, all of them. And something new for me is the blind spot radar, that there is a blinker down of our mirrors that is inform us that somebody passing by blinking in a red light. If I will tell you the truth, at the daytime you cannot see it so well, but anyway you understand that something is blinking there. At the night time you see it very nicely. And in our bike we have another different with the other bikes. We have a 30 liters of tank, that normally this bike has got 20 liters of tank, and this is a big and important difference. Also we got a single stand, we got a double stand, nice. We got Metzeler tires on the bike, and let's see what is going on. Then I'm going up to this bike. As I told you from the start, it's not the easiest bike because it's a huge bike. You ride it easily because it's an easy bike, doesn't matter if it's huge, but you must be over 175. Think that I am 178 and I am to the limit. Okay, so I feel very comfortable. My position of riding is good. I have a good view back with mirrors. The windscreen is protect me. It's not the super protection that gives me, but it protects me. Also, it's easy to move it up and down with a hand anytime. It's not electronic. I love if we can do something manual. It's better to have it manual and not electronic. I have a 7-inch windscreen with all the modern functions on it. I have a rubber in my steppers and also rubber in the steppers of Georgia. Please, Georgia, come. Let's see now what about in Georgia. It's a long travel motorcycle, so must be good position of riding for both of the riders. How do you feel, Georgia?
Well, it is a very good position, good handles, soft seat, big enough. I have to say that I had some wind coming here.
Yes, the windscreen is not super.
Yes, it's not super, but it's a very nice and royal.
Yes, the material of the seat, the saddle is very good. So anyway, I can handle your bed from a button here.
Oh.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Groovy.
I have to do pole jumping now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Okay, the bike is keyless, the keys on my pocket. I am old dog and I have to learn now new tricks with all these bikes. Now we see Triumph and etc. Of course we got blind spot radar as I told you before. We got cruise control, shift assist, hill hold, 6 programs. For riding the bike, ABS, traction control and etc. Here we got, you can see we got the gear in the box. We got tachymeter, we got here RPM counter, we got fuel counter, and let's start it. Okay, now if I will go here in my left hand, you will see that I can found too many connection of my bike and I can fix it, okay? But I will go out anyway. I can even connect my bike with a GoPro camera. I will go out and I will go to the main menu here, that you can see here our programs. I have Sport, Off-Road, Off-Road Pro, Rider's Manual, Rain, Road, and that's it. It's anyway, it's an easy clock. You can control it by the both of your hands and it's nice. So let's close it now. Okay, I feel comfortable. I have a good view back. Everything is in a correct position. Let's hear now the gearbox. Okay, sound good. Let's start. The engine gives me some vibration, but let's say now some direction. We can do it easily. It's a bike that cornering easy. The brakes are okay, and the power 150 horses. We have the power. It's nicely. I love it. This is a good bike. What we got here? We got two things that looks a little bit strange on me. We got the Sova suspensions, a very good and fat one fork. Also the back suspension is made by Sova. They are perfectly functional, but all the styles, I think that is a commercial trick, because this bike costs, and who got the money? Those that they are over 45 years old. And what these people remember the Sova stickers in the bikes of the 90s, you know, the fast bikes of the 90s made in Japan. So let's say that we play with commercial trick here, and we got this lovely Sova. By the other hand, we got also here a Brembo discs, 4 pistons from each side, and I consider that the braking of this bike is nicely. Also back, we got a simply black brake by Brembo. Something that is very interesting to explain to you is that I see here the 3 cylinders of the engine, that the exhaust is very well made and it's a piece of art. Also, we got the coolers by the side, the radiators by the side, so the air is going inside, passing through the coolers and cooling the engine. What else? We got LED lights, everywhere are LED lights. We got nice details like the sign, the logo of Triumph inside here, the logo of Tiger here, and anyway, I consider that what I see is a good and functional. 1,160 cubics from 3 cylinders in line that they are T-plane. That means that we got explosion in 1 cylinder, in 3 and in 2. That give us, let's say, a power of twin in a low RPM and the power of the 4 in line in a high, theoretically. Practically, this is a good engine for this bike. is give us 130 Nm at 7,000 RPM, 150 horses at 9,000 RPM, that they are not the best possible of the category, but there are many. We got shaft, we got 6-speed, okay, we got 4 valves per cylinder, we got the coolest back of here. In this bike we got 30 liters of tank, we got also with 20 liters of tank, we got the consumption by the book at 5.1 liters per 100 kilometers, and we got a bike that is 261 kilos. The frame is excellent. Frame, η σκαλίτσα είναι φοβερή. The frame is excellent. I like it very much. And all the work that they have do here in the back fork and by the side of the shaft and by the other side is very good. So I am very positive in this engine. The truth is that now that I have the bike on the double stand, I am afraid a little bit that it's going to falling down, but the double stand is not so easy to lift up the motorcycle, but it's tough enough to keep your motorcycle with all the things that you will put on it for a travel. It's a well-made bike. All of this bike is a well-made. This is the tank, directly the tank, and this is plastic covers that they are shaking a bit. They are satiné in a color, you see it, and the black it's the same thing. Anyway, the construction of the bike looks very good. The plastics, they are shaking a little bit, and this is, let's say, a bit of negative. I like the position of the mirrors that looks that if I will fall now, if I will fall down, they are not going to break. I like that. Also, I like those metals because looks that they can keep my bike safe. The material of the saddle is really very good. It's really very good saddles. So, if you will see, we have inox exhaust that they are good quality and beautiful exhaust. We got good tires of Metzeler, so I consider this motorcycle, except these plastics that they make in this shaking, they are not fit well, they are a little bit hard. All the others in this bike, very well made. Okay, if you are a big guy, there is no other choice except this. This is a huge bike and looks nice on you. If you are not a big guy and you are just a small one, forget it. Okay, inside the city is a bike that you can ride it easily. It's very positive with this bike that you can go on dirt. Yes, you can move nice in a dirt path. Not to do a tour, of course, but you can move nicely in a dirt path, and this is very important and safe. The engine gives vibrations. The frame is very standard and nice. What else? I like the shaft, I like the spocket wheels, I like the quality of the product. So this is the positive and the negative things of this motorcycle. And let's ask now Georgia what Georgia believes about it. Georgia, I know that you don't have a micro, so I will give you mine for a while. Tell us.
You have to be close to me.
Yes, I will be like this.
It's like you are giving me a flower.
Yes.
Oh, I'm in love now. Okay, so this is a tall bike. Okay, we talked about that. I just stepped like this on this motorcycle, but It was light on the riding. It was turning very nice. I like the look. I like this look, you know.
The adventure, yes.
The adventure look. And the handling was pretty nice. So I am positive. If you are tall enough, this is a very nice bike to have.
So I will take now and my other microphone
You take it.
and I will close this video with poetry. Ένα ποίημα αφιερωμένο στη σιωπή της φύσης. Στη φύση κάθισα πάνω σε ένα μικρό βραχάκι και περίμενα αθώο σαν μωρό να περάσει κανένα ποταμάκι. Όταν αυτό πέρασε, το κοίταξα με χάρη και είπα και του χάρισα ένα χοντρό λουλουδάκι. So, this is Georgia and Ioannis for Κόκκινα Φεγγάρια Motorcycle Rock Show. Thanks for watching us.
Bye!
Κόκκινα φεγγάρια, motorcycle, rock show.
The tank is in perfect condition.